Hello, friends. Nick Zararis of the Liberty Blue Podcast here. It's mid-Thursday afternoon, dropping in to give you guys a very simple take a deep breath. I know it's been frustrating. I know the last 4 games have been relatively uninspiring in terms of results, but if I, of all people, am telling you it's okay, more than likely, there's nothing to be worried about. So, they're 8 games into the season. They're sitting at 3-2-2. They came out of the gate like world beaters on opening night against Tampa. The last 4 games, they've been challenging. They've been frustrating. Following Wednesday night's shutout loss to the rival Islanders, which I was unfortunately in attendance for, and you guys will see on Monday's show, the person I went to the game with on Wednesday and I made a bet. The Rangers obviously lost, and you'll see on Monday's show what the stakes of said bet were, but we'll talk about that more on Monday. It's worth taking a pause to diagnose what's at the root of these losses. Unfortunately for the Rangers and their fans, my answer is probably not going to be very satisfying. They're getting unlucky. Hockey is a high variance game with a lot of statistical inputs, and there's a lot of inherent randomness in this sport, and it's coming in areas where the Rangers, especially last season, thrived. Last year, the Rangers' power play was 4th in the league. They scored a goal 25% of the time. This year, ice cold. Since they hammered the Ducks on the man advantage last Monday while I was stuck in the rain at Yankee Stadium, ice cold. The Rangers have scored one of their last 15 power play opportunities. New York's shooting percentage on the power play in those 15 games, 8.5%. Last year, when they were one of the best in the league, 16.18%. Opposing teams are aggressively playing the cross-seam pass to Mika Zibanejad, and the Rangers, they just haven't adapted yet. They will. They will. Aside from the power play woes, the team's lack of finishing looks just ugly. It's frustrating to watch. The shooting regression gods have brought Chris Kreider down into the Earth's core, not just like back to what he was pre-50 goal season, but like into the Earth's core where it feels like he might never score again. And it's frustrating because he's still getting to good areas of the ice. He's still generating offense. He's just not finishing them. Last year, his shooting percentage in all situations, which includes power play, 5-on-5, penalty kill, over 20%. That was also a career high to go along with the 50-plus goals. Not a coincidence. This year, 8.3%. That will improve. In all situations this year, Kreider is somewhere between 3.3 and 2.6 expected goals under where he's supposed to be. He has 2 on the year. Depending on what statistical model you look like, he should have somewhere between 4 and 6. I listed the widest outcome of ranges because each model values things a little bit differently. Wanted to give you guys a full scope of the perspective there. It's reasonable to be frustrated. Last year was a whole lot of fun. That was a really fun time. It was a nice story, but the expectations are higher now, and justifiably so. This is a talented team. It's not just to be in every game. It's to have a chance to win every game. It's about winning as many games as possible and keeping an eye towards May and June as opposed to March and April. As of the moment, I understand the tension. No one wants to lose. Losing's not fun. Getting shut out isn't fun. Taking a shutout loss to the team's biggest regional rival? Infuriating. Losing a bet and having to embarrass yourself on the podcast on Monday? Humiliating. I offer this as the most irrational and insane person doing Rangers content on the internet. If I'm not worried, you shouldn't be either.